Lexi Walker, singer and YouTube sensation, thank you so much for being part of 3 Questions today.
It is such a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I remember hearing you sing when you were 11, and now that you're 14, almost 15, you must be having the time of your life.
I definitely am.
Are you where you were hoping you would be at this point in your life?
Oh, when I started singing, I didn't know where it would go because it came on so suddenly, you know, and I thought it would just, you know, just kind of die off, and I never imagined I would, you know, get this far and have this much fun. I thought I would just be, you know, going to school, sitting around, you know, just reading my books like I would have done any other day. So I'm quite happy with how everything's turned out.
To what do you attribute your success so far?
Oh gosh. First of all, my mother. She is just so amazing at helping me, you know, learn everything I need to learn to continue doing concerts and everything. And I think just the people I've been able to work with. It's been such a blessing to learn more about the business and develop myself musically, you know. I think it just comes down to the people.
You have a knack when it comes to the classics in making them sound as if you were the original artist.
Oh gosh, thank you.
Team Lexi really must know what they're doing.
Oh, well, I've always loved, you know, classics. I've always grown up with them, and, you know, I've always had idols like Celine Dion, Barbra Streisand, or Judy Garland, Julie Andrews. Those were just the top, and I've been really lucky to be able to listen to really good music growing up, so thank you. I love the classics, and I'm happy to be able to, you know, remake them and hopefully make them a little more contemporary.
Now, you've been singing Disney movie themes as well, and music from the Disney movies, quite a bit of it, as a matter of fact, and found a lot of YouTube success that way. Who is doing the arranging on that, and has Disney been in touch with you?
I did get to do the Disney Christmas Day Parade, the finale for Christmas down in Florida, and that was amazing. And I'd never been to Disney World before, so it was so much fun afterward to just kind of hurry through all the parks and see everything. So I have done a few things for Disney, and I love all Disney movies. I've grown up, you know, wanting to be a Disney princess and all that stuff. So I think that Disney has helped me along greatly as well.
Is there anything in the works where Disney is going to have you voice a character or sing for a character's voice?
As of now, no. But that is one of my goals, or it would just be a dream come true if I could voice an animated character. I always thought that would be so fun. And ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be Ariel or one of the Disney princesses. So we'll see. I don't know yet.
Do you have a favorite Disney character?
Oh, well, recently I did do a video with Vocal Point, a Beauty and the Beast medley, and I've been looking forward to the movie for forever. So I think it has to be Belle right now. Even though my whole life it was Ariel, I feel a connection with Belle because of her love for books. So I think it has to be her.
Tell me about your private music study. A voice and a talent like yours doesn't just happen. Tell me about your private music study.
Ever since I started, really, I found a teacher, a classical teacher. Her name is Trisha Swanson, and occasionally I go to another teacher and she helps me with belt. So
Belt?
Yeah, mixed belt, Broadway styles. So I have really great people I get to work with.
Musicians of all stripes have to go through a regimen to improve in their artistry. What kind of a musical regimen do you go through to continue to grow and improve?
I think the creative mind isn't super structured a lot of the time, and I think that's kind of that kind of mirrors what I do with my musical regimen. I sing all the time. I do have designated, you know, practice hours, but I'm just singing all day, every day, because it's one of my favorite things to do, so.
Were you singing in the car on the way over here?
I actually was. My new favorite song right now is, I'm obsessed with Beauty and the Beast. It's the new song Evermore. Josh Groban sings it, and also Dan Stevens sings it as the Beast when Bella has gone away. So I'm just in love with that song right now, and I was actually singing it in the car.
So are you going to do a female version of Evermore?
That is so funny because we were just talking about that. Possibly. It could just, you know, stay in the car, but we'll see.
You've been singing since you were 2 years old, from what you've been told.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of practice, and there's a lot of work that goes into that. I know child stars sometimes grow weary of that regimen. I'm thinking of Donny Osmond, who, when he was very young, all he wanted to do was go home back to Ogden and play in his sandbox with his best friend. Is it still fun for you to do what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, my family is so supportive, and we've made it so, it's grown very organically, and I only do it because I enjoy it so much, and I hope that I can help other people to enjoy my music as much as I do, because I love being able to perform and to, you know, even just recording and working with all the amazing people. And I haven't gotten tired of it at all. I still just enjoy it so much. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm done practicing. I'm gonna go curl up in my bed and read my big fat book that I want to read. So I think that it's been very well balanced so far, and I definitely couldn't grow tired of it.
Do you still get to be a teenage girl? Do you get to go out and have fun with your friends and that kind of thing?
Definitely. I think that's what's so great about my life right now, is where I'm still going to school, and I have such amazing friends, and I can just, you know, do everything a normal teenager gets to do, and I get to have a little thing on the side, so.
Your friends aren't taken aback by your growing celebrity?
Not at all, and that's why I love them so much. They treat me totally normal, and, you know, we can just go hang out, and it's totally normal and fine, and it's, for them, it's just like, you know, their soccer games or my concerts, you know. We go to each other's stuff, and they're just so great, and they're so supportive, and I'm really lucky to have that.
You got to sing at the inauguration of President Trump. What was that experience like?
It was a little bit unreal. I never thought I'd be doing anything like that, and I just thought it was really cool that I got to be at an event that would be a big part of history, and that would go down in history. So it was cool to be there and to see that.
How did they contact you, and how did it all unfold?
It was really quick. It was through Sony Masterworks, who I'm signed with, and all of a sudden I was there and I was singing, and it was just really fast and fast-paced, you know. So I just think it was really cool to be there.
You've signed with Sony Masterworks. What exactly does that mean?
Well, they distribute the recordings I make, and they promote me as an artist. So it's really, really cool to say that. But we'll see where it goes from here, because it's still relatively new, so we'll see what happens.
So are you on a schedule with them? Do they have scheduled albums that they want you to put out, or?
Yeah, we're planning 4 albums, and they just, it's not actually scheduled out, but we just kind of, you know, play everything by ear, see when we want to put out the next album. So it's pretty organic,
yeah.
Like everything is with this. It's so organic, and we just kind of, you know, let it grow the way it's gonna grow. Because right now, I love that I'm just 14, and that I have time to just kind of slowly build up a career, and I hope to do this for the rest of my life, because it's so fun.
So, what projects have you done with Sony so far?
Well, when I first signed with them, I did a small Merry Christmas EP we were just, you know, seeing if we liked working with each other, and I think we did, because we did another EP called Wishes and Dreams, and right now I'm working on my first album, Inspire, so I'm really excited.
What's an EP?
A really small album. Mini, so.
Well, that's exciting.
Thank you.
Not many 14-year-olds get to say that they've got a contract with Sony Masterworks.
Yeah, it's a little bit unreal. It's really awe-inspiring.
Are you getting any sleep at all?
Oh yeah, I think that's something I pride myself on, especially when we travel, is just being able to sleep anywhere.
Now, you've done a whole bunch of different kinds of music. You've done jazz, you've done the Disney themes, you've done some Africanized music with Alex Boyer.
Yes.
Whom we had in here a few weeks ago.
Really?
He was one of our guests, yeah. What is your favorite kind of music?
That's like asking me what my favorite song is. I love everything, and I think the only thing I don't really do is like hard rock metal, you know. I appreciate people with that talent. I don't think I can do it. But I mean, I love pop, jazz, classical, Broadway, Africanized on occasion. So it's just everything. And I think right now that's kind of what I'm putting into my recording, is just everything with kind of a classical twist.
Who does your arrangements?
A few different people, actually. It's not one person. There's Steven Nelson, who is the he's the music director for Gentry. There's Sam Carden, Kurt Bester, who I'm aware that you're really good friends with.
Both Kurt and Sam. We're very familiar.
They're so brilliant. Just I work with a few different people, you know, and it's really an honor to be working with them. And also, I have a current music director. Her name is Melanie Shore. So everybody is just so talented. Just here in Utah, too. There are so many just mind-blowingly talented people.
This is a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So, you've told us what's coming up. Do you have any new videos coming out?
Well, we just released a Beauty and the Beast medley with Focal Point, which was just the funnest thing to film. There's a song that I did with Jenny Oaks Baker, The Prayer, a duet between the voice and the violin. It's so beautiful, and we just filmed a video for that too, so you can expect that to come out soon. And along with my album, there are some videos that we're going to be making, so it's just super exciting.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh my gosh.
What are you going to be doing?
Well, of course, I would love to keep on singing. That's just a huge dream of mine. But if that didn't work out, that happened to not work out, I would love to...
Well, let's just say that it does work out, because I have a good feeling it is going to work out.
I love art and books, and I think art would be a really cool pursuit, or just being a mom would be obviously wonderful. But if I kept on singing, which I hope to do, I would love to maybe do Broadway, or of course be an animated character on Disney. Those are just a few of my, you know, dreams, or like my secret little bucket list.
Are you taking acting lessons?
I have actually taken a few acting lessons, and
because you act like you took them.
Well, when I was smaller,
Joking.
I actually did a few like school plays, and I thought that was so fun. So going on Broadway would be really cool.
I'm going to ask you, as we wrap up, I'm going to ask you kind of a curveball question, so you can feel free to think about it for just a second if you want. What would we be most surprised to learn about you?
Ooh. Maybe I should start with listing off the things that you wouldn't be surprised to know. I'm super clumsy. You ask any of my friends, just yesterday, fell off a curb and yard sailed. But that's why I love them, because they don't care. I love books, but you know that. I have a secret talent.
What is it?
It's a little bit embarrassing, but I can sing with my mouth closed.
Oh, can we see that?
Okay. What song? I can do ABC.
Let It Go. Can you do
ABC. So that's the easy.
ABC? Okay, you do the
ABCs,
Okay,
okay.
ready, go.
I can't smile when I do it though.
Okay. Don't smile.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. ABCs. Next time what you say.
How did you do that? How did you teach yourself to do that?
My brother started doing it one day, my younger brother, and he started singing the ABCs with his mouth closed, and I was like, you've got to teach me how to do that. And it's not that hard. So that's maybe something you don't know about me.
And it's no longer a hidden talent.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Saw me
is
open
great.
now.
That is great. Well, Lexi Walker, singer, YouTube sensation, and
gosh.
wonderful young lady. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for being part of 3 Questions.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.